Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense and mysterious forest, there lived a clever and mischievous fox named Felix. Felix was not an ordinary fox, he possessed a unique talent that set him apart from his fellow forest creatures. He could imitate the voices of any animal he encountered, from the melodious songs of the birds to the deep growls of the bears. Felix's talent, however, was not always appreciated. The other animals in the forest found his imitations unsettling, and they often accused him of playing tricks on them. The truth was, Felix simply enjoyed entertaining himself with his remarkable ability, and he meant no harm to anyone. One sunny morning, as Felix was strolling through the woods, he came across a group of rabbits huddled together in fear. They were trembling with anxiety, their ears perked up in alarm. Felix couldn't resist the temptation to have a bit of fun. He cleared his throat and imitated the majestic voice of the wise old owl who lived in the tallest tree in the forest. "Fear not, little rabbits," Felix proclaimed in the deep, booming voice of the owl. "I am your shield, guarding you from any danger." The rabbits' eyes widened in astonishment. They had never heard such a powerful voice in their lives. They felt a newfound sense of security and began to relax. Felix couldn't help but chuckle to himself as he watched their fear melt away, as he continued through the forest. Felix's mischievous nature got the best of him once again. He imitated the playful chatter of the squirrels, calling out to a group of deer. "Hey, come join us, dear. We're having a grand feast of acorns and berries." The deer, convinced by Felix's imitation of the squirrels, eagerly followed his voice into a clearing. To their surprise, there were no acorns or berries, only Felix, grinning from ear to ear. The deer realized they had been tricked and scampered away, snorting with indignation. Felix's playful antics continued throughout the day, as he imitated the frogs croaking by the pond and the frogs hopping from lily pad to lily pad, convinced there was a grand party taking place in the water. The forest echoed with laughter, frustration, and astonishment as Felix played his tricks on one animal after another. As the sun began to set and the forest grew quiet, Felix couldn't help but reflect on his day of pranks. He realized that, while he had brought laughter and confusion to the forest, he had also caused some harm. He had frightened the rabbits, misled the deer, and disrupted the peace of the forest. Determined to make amends, Felix decided to use his unique talent for a different purpose. He gathered all the animals together, apologized for his tricks, and promised to use his imitation skills to help and protect them in the future. From that day forward, Felix became the forest's official protector, using his ability to mimic the sounds of danger to warn his fellow creatures of approaching predators. He was no longer known as the mischievous fox but as the wise and resourceful guardian of the forest, and so, Felix the fox, with his unique talent and a change of heart, lived happily ever after in the heart of the dense and mysterious forest, where his cleverness and kindness were appreciated by all.